Hi, I'm Gunnar Biniasch, and I'm here on the beautiful shores of Lake Zurich, next to the headquarters of Indiana Paddle and Surf. And I'm here to talk to you about their 2019 foiling range. For 2019, you have a choice of 50 centimeter mast, 75 centimeter mast, and a 90 centimeter mast. So for people who want to kite and wind foil, you have the 90 centimeter mast, which is also good for high seas, for downwinding. Pretty much for all surfing, wake foiling, subfoiling, the 75 centimeter is the go-to mast for that. And if you're just starting out and learning, the 50 centimeter mast is perfect for that. These are the two setups from Indiana for 2019. You have the 85 centimeter surf foil, and you have the 115 centimeter downwind race foil. The downwind race foil, the 115, is designed for very small waves, for wind foiling, and also learning to foil behind the boat. The large span of this makes it super easy to take off at low speeds. It's extremely roll stable, and it has a great glide when pumping. The 85 centimeter wing is designed primarily for waves, for prone foiling and for wake foiling, things like that, and subfoiling. It is a very agile wing. It's got a very good speed range, takes off at a fairly low speed, but is an amazingly agile foil to ride in the waves. You can actually ride the waves nicely top to bottom. All right. The 2019 mast is a lot thicker and a lot stiffer than the 2018 one. You can look at the extrusion on here. You notice this big gap. And that's actually to use this new connection system to the fuselage. The fuselage has this cartridge here, and the mast slots on like that. And you have the two M8 screws that go through there, which gives you a very solid mast connection, where you have no flexibility down between the fuselage and the mast. Another cool thing that Indiana have done is that they've added zinc anodes to all the aluminum parts. So you see at the top of the cartridge here, we have one zinc anode attached here, and that prevents corrosion and oxidization happening with the fuselage. And if you look at the plate, there's also an anode inside the plate, which prevents any oxidization or corrosion on the plate and the mast when they're connected. Having two anodes allows you to store the foil with the mast and the plate attached taken off the fuselage. So if when you're traveling or you have it in your car, the anodes still prevent any corrosion from happening when the parts are separated. Another cool thing on the plate is now the quick mount and quick release system. So now you can just slot in the screws straight in. You no longer have to remove the screws completely when you take the plate on and off. So you just slot them in to put it on, and when you want to take the mast off, you can just slot them out, take the mast off, and then you can just tighten the screws back in, and you can leave the screws on the board. It saves a lot of time when setting up. Another great thing, which I give Indiana lots of props for, is that they not only provide you with a great travel bag, they actually provide you with a complete set of covers for the foils as standard. When you're just in your car and so on, you have your normal day covers, which protect your wings, your mast, and your stabilizers. And then when you're traveling, you actually have a perfect travel bag, which is nicely padded to take everything apart and put it in the plane. Another cool touch on the sleeve for the big downwind wing is they've left the screw section open here, which means you can actually take off or put on the wing without actually having to take off the sleeve, which means while you're working on it, this wing is protected so you don't scratch it up with the screwdriver by accident, or if you accidentally drop it after taking it off the fuselage. Well, that was my overview of the 2019 Indiana foils. I hope it gave you all the information you need to make a decision on which foil you're gonna get. Hope to see you guys on the water. See you soon. Rock on.